Hello, my name is Freddie Chavarria, and I'm a doctorate student at Bradman University in their Organizational Leadership program. Today, I plan to present a couple topics regarding Mark Crowley's book, Lead from the Heart. First, Mark Crowley makes the case in his book that the traditional leadership model is ineffective. He cites several studies that show workers and employees' dissatisfaction for their jobs is at an all-time high. In other words, employees hate their work. Mr. Crowley explains that today's workers or employees want meaning in their work, they want to be inspired by their work, and they want to thrive in their work. In my profession, education, leading from the heart seems obvious and a natural fit. As educators and teachers, work involves inspiring, teaching, and empowering students. Essentially, as educators and teachers, we are all about inspiration and meaning. Everything we do is to serve students and to lead students. In fact, we all know the saying, the students don't care what you know until they know that you care. Yet why do so many teachers, especially new teachers, leave education? Here in this chart, you see nearly 50% of teachers leave education because they are dissatisfied. Mr. Crowley explains what people feel in their hearts has a tremendous influence over their motivation and performance in the workplace. The human heart is the driving force of human achievement. Therefore, as a school principal and leader, I must find ways to engage my staff. Accordingly, Mark Crowley explains four practices of leading from the heart. The first one, hire people with heart. Build a highly engaged team. The second one, heart to heart. Connect on a personal level. Number three, empower the heart. Maximize employee potential. And lastly, inspire the heart. Value and honor achievement. I'm proud to say that I've already begun to implement several strategies that are definitely connected to the ones identified by Mr. Crowley. Um, from the beginning of this program, learning, self-reflecting, looking deeply into my practices and looking at different management tools, I have already begun to identify with heart to heart, connect on a personal level. In fact, um, given our book, Emotional Intelligence, I selected several strategies relating to relationship management strategies. In fact, one of them is being open and curious. The other one is when you care, show it. And I've been implementing these for the last couple months, last several months, and really finding a lot of value in them. I actually was able to learn that one of my employees was engaged for like 6 months, and I had just found out about it. And it was just by sitting with her one day and asking questions and having a good conversation and learning more about her. I felt like that was, and I've been doing it in other places with other staff members as well. The other area that I've made connection with the strategies from Mark Crowley's book is empower the heart, maximize employee potential. Um, he writes, people will meet often, people will meet and often exceed highest expectations and demands when they know their leader values and cares about them. The last few months during our staff meetings, I've worked with leadership teams and different staff members to present different information about what we're learning, either regarding student behavior, classroom management, and or instruction. And I noticed it really has made a difference. They really stepped up. I think they felt valued. They have ownership with the presentation, but also the staff was more engaged as their fellow colleagues presented. And again, I think that goes to show that empowering your staff shows that you value them, and has been very effective strategy thus far. In summary, Mark Crowley's book, Lead from the Heart, is extremely relevant and applicable to my field. I'm feel fortunate that I was able to read this book. I feel like it validated a lot of my own work. I feel like as a teacher and as an administrator, it has been my goal to build relationships and make connections with my staff. And again, I plan to build and continue to learn more about the four leadership practices and apply them in my work. Thank you for listening.